Hey there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started with your weekly Wednesday video for the week of October 24th to the 30th of 2024. Okay, let's see what's in store for you. Starting off with your Oracle card, you have the big here. Okay, big things happening this week. All right, just you doing big things, you finally stopping thinking small, like all those types of things. Like something is shifting within you, and we like it. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, you have the mirror, and this is why big things are happening, because you're actually looking in the mirror and seeing, you're understanding what the mirror, what the reflection of your world is showing you, and you're actually taking action on it. Whereas some of you weren't paying attention before, now you're like bing, like you're like, nah, because this that other thing was trash and I'm not with it no more. You want all new things. Okay, definitely pay attention to your Scorpio season reading, Aries, because this is giving that. Okay, like this is the start of Scorpio season, because it does start on the 22nd, and was it the 24th? Like we're in the beginning of it, so you're already starting to make moves. Okay, so let's dive into the tarot to see what other messages come out for you for this week. Okay, so you have your challenge, what can help you with that, past, present, potential outcome, and advice here. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's for your subconscious energy. I feel like some of you have like a forecast or like a foresight of, if you continue to do like, or not pay attention to things, or do things small, take small actions, think small, you're not going to have the legacy, you're not going to have wishes fulfilled, you're not going to have, that partner that you want, you're not going to be open enough to receive what you actually deserve, what you actually want out of life. So you're just like, wait, no, hold on. I am not embodying the right frequency. Let's make this snappy change. Okay, so, and what your challenge is actually being more like, what is this, like satisfied within yourself, being content within yourself with what you already have, being content being you, being authentic to yourself. Just like, you're having trouble being all the way that, and I know sometimes that can be like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, I love myself, I'm cool, like I'm good. But are you really? Like, is there something that you're avoiding within yourself? Do you take time to, like, sometimes when you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down and like do this or write this or meditate, or do something that's really good for you, and you're just like, wait, hold on, I got to do these other things. Like, how many times do you put yourself second, third, fourth, 15th, like out of the percentage? Like, how many times do you actually put yourself first? Okay, even second is cute and all, but like first, you know so what can help you with that is the Knight of Wands here, because you're going to start to realize that the decisions that you make are not like, they're more impulsive, they're more because you have like shiny object syndrome, and you're just like, I gotta rush and do that. Like, you're always rushing to do things without really preparing right, or taking the time to do whatever, and it's like, that's helping you stay challenged. It's helping you to not give yourself, that grace, that kind of serenity energy that you need to feel like you're not like disappointed in yourself, like you're not letting something go to waste, so past energy, you have here the Knight of Swords. I feel like you very impulsive, take like both knights came out for you, very impulsive, doing things without taking the proper, like I said, preparations. You just, you speak with fire. You just act, and you're not really thinking about the consequences of things. This is not a logical chess move, okay, in regards to, how you used to be. Right now, I feel like you're trying to not combat that, but just be different. Okay, with this Page of Swords here, you're just trying to be like, all right, let me like slow down, let me be a student, let me like open myself up to communication, to like better thoughts, to better actions. Like, let's initiate like a new version of myself, little by little type of situation. And at the end of the day, what you will find is that you will become like this Empress energy. You will embrace and embody Venusian energy to the point where that can complement your already Emperor energy. Like, it's the divine balance here, feminine and masculine. So this is you like finding a new way to nurture yourself, and for things to like really fall in line, so that you don't like, you're more sure of yourself, so you don't have to like when something comes out, like, sorry, like I'm over here shaking the camera, but you don't have to like jump at something because you think you're going to miss out on it, or you don't have to feel disappointed in yourself anymore, because you know that you did the best that you can, and you know that you always will, and you're always showing up authentic. Like, there's no better circumstance that could happen than what happened, because you're awesome, like, type of situation. So there's that. And also there's the advice here with the Four of Cups in reverse. As long as you continue to pay attention and you continue to look at and not run away from what your emotions and what the external world is showing you, the big world is showing you, the mirror is showing you, you'll be fine. As long as you take action, and as long as you do your best to nurture yourself and do your best to be the most authentic version of yourself every day, those big ideas will come to you. You'll be able to implement them the way that they should be implemented, and you're going to be in that, like I said, that divine duo, that feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so Aries, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, I am most happy to help. And thank you all for being here. Those of you who have been with me from jump, those of you who have literally just found me, hey. All right, so let's go ahead and start to clarify these messages here. Definitely, if any of you would like a personal tarot reading, that information is in the description below as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these messages for you. Challenge, help, past, current, outcome, advice. All right, and on the bottom of the deck you do have, like I said, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like you're realizing where you are. This is good. This is awareness. You're realizing where you are, that the frequency is not frequencying. And with this 5 of Pentacles, you're already subconsciously like, okay, how are we healing from this? Okay, like this is what we don't want. This is what we're being. This is who we are being, but this is what we don't want. So how can we little by little heal and raise our frequency? That's what you're working on, Aries, and it based on the outcome, it's going to move swimmingly. Okay, maybe not fast, but swimmingly. Okay, 9 of Cups here for your challenge. It is clarified by both the 7 and the 10 of Pentacles coming out for you again, both in reverse. Okay, so your challenge is feeling like you won't surmount this challenge. Okay, you're not content with the way that things are going, because you feel like at this rate you won't get the accolades, you won't get the family, you won't get the legacy, you won't. I feel like you're already giving up, because you feel like there's nothing you can do. You don't know how to cultivate this life of luxury. You don't know how it can happen. You don't see it, so you are not taking action. Like you're avoiding things, like, so you're having trouble like just getting up and having the discipline, because you just don't know how it's going to happen. But what you really need to realize is you don't need to know how it's going to happen. Things be just happening. Like, I can tell you, things just be happening. All right, so what it's embodying the frequency. Okay, but we're not gonna go into that right now unless the cards say so. So Knight of Wands here in reverse, for what can help you with that, you have the Hangman here, as well as the Strength in reverse. Okay, so Nine of Wands, like I said, you realizing that rushing into things or just doing things impulsively, or get rich quick schemes, or whatever you're doing, guilting your loved ones, or whatever you're doing, is not working. Okay, so this is like focusing in a different way, or like not necessarily focusing, seeing things from a bigger picture, like you seeing how your brute force has not gotten you anywhere, so that you need to like reevaluate how you do things, how you implement things, how you take action. Okay, and maybe you'll come up with some different results, because what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Like, let's do something different and then expect a different result, so the Knight of Swords here for past energy, you have the Ace of Coins, as well as the 5 of Wands here. Okay, so like I said, past energy, again, impulsive, again, not listening to, not making logical chess moves. Okay, so in the past, it's like you were doing so much to fight for, to like grasp something, grasp opportunity after opportunity, but it was always out of your reach because you were doing too much. You weren't embodying the person, the essence of the person that could really have those things and hold those things and really do good with those things. Okay, whatever it was, whether it was a relationship, money, like it don't matter the situation. You were being so forceful that it was pushing that thing away. It was always still there. You know, the potential of it is always still there, but it remained potential instead of something that you could see, touch, taste, and smell. Okay, on the current situation here, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Hierophant in reverse, as well as the Knight of Cups here. Okay, so currently, like I said, you are starting to realize these types of things. You are kind of starting over, kind of initiating like a different paradigm for yourself. You are starting to give yourself your own flowers. You are starting to go ahead and just nurture, even though you can't see it, even though you don't know how it's going to happen. You are nurturing your own creativity, the fact that you're doing things your own way, and you might, again, you don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it anyway because you're passionate about it and you're in Aries and you're awesome. Like, so it's like you're nurturing this new thing, even though you don't know. Like you're just here doing it, and it's not, you're not taking away from your creativity just because you don't know. Okay, so at the sorry, let me like take a sip. All right, so the Empress here for the potential outcome, you have the Hermit card in reverse as well as the Four of Swords. Okay, so like I said, with the Empress card, you are coming out as, being able to nurture yourself better, being able to find that love and that compassion, and be able to, again, because you're already starting the process, like nurturing without needing a specific outcome to happen, nurturing without needing anything to happen, being good either way. That is a key, by the way. Hint, hint, wink, wink, whatever. So being in that, having that balance of Venusian energy in you with the Hermit card here, like, yeah, you might feel lonely at times. You might feel like, you just don't know what's going to happen, and it's so uncomfortable, but it's like you need that alone time, that meditation time, to actually be enlightened and actually be put on, so that when it finally does click, you're just like, oh. And it's probably going to click right before something great happens, but also whilst you're feeling like you're good either way. Like you're just doing it because you want to do it. There's no ulterior motive, The advice here you have is the Four of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Swords, coming out for you again, but in a more positive light, as well as the Magician card in reverse. Okay, so your advice here is, like I said, to pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell you, whether it's via just how you understand, like, and trying to understand even more, whether it's numerology, whether it's this tarot reading, whether it's people saying specific things and you taking pieces out of what they say, like, or them bringing up things that they never would have brought up before, but you were thinking, or something that resonates with you on a deeper level. Like, all of those are signs, all of those are synchronicities. How can you take that information and see it from a different light? No matter how it makes you feel, see what it's trying to tell you on a different level, intellectually, what is being communicated to you in a way, and how did you receive it before with this Magician card that made it not happen the way that you want, but how can you receive it now that you can, like, kind of twist these things and make it work for you? How can you shift your perspective to make things work for you? All right, so last but not least, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and pull some shadow work that might be helpful to you during this time. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you. So Aries, you do have knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Okay, and you also have on the bottom of the deck more subconscious energy, unworthy. Think deeply and ask yourself why you are not worthy of the situation at hand. Okay, so these could be journal prompts. These could just be, things that you resonate with and you like keep in the back of your mind and just become aware of. Okay, so like I said, Aries, if this resonates in any way, shape, or form, please go ahead and share this with someone else that needs to hear it, whether they're in Aries or not. They may have Aries in their chart, or they may be going through a similar experience already. Other than that, definitely take a gander at your Amore Monday video that will pop up on the bottom of the screen. That's all I have for you, and I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time already. Toodles.